Today we're going to talk about the 6 easy steps to launching low-budget native ads campaigns and protecting your wealth without spending a ton of cash on these networks that are blasting through your budgets, telling you you need to spend $10,000 or more on a test just so that you can see a bunch of junk traffic in your back end. Are you tired of that? So am I, so let's get started. Okay, so a little aggressive on the intro, but let me just talk about the history of native ads on this channel. I've done a few videos in the past where I said native ads are dead. I've talked about native ads in the past where I've made lots of money. It's kind of like a volatile market of these types of ads. And every now and then a new ad network pops up and I like to test them. And recently I did a test on another ad network that showed some promising results. So I thought, heck, let's do a video that talks about the realities of native ads and how you could get started without blasting through $10,000 in ad spend on Outbrain or Taboola, only to find out that the majority of the traffic was crap. You had to eliminate a whole bunch of different publishers because you weren't sure if it was real traffic. That is the challenge of native ads. You're spending a lot of your time not only trying to create great ads and great campaigns, but half of your time is spent trying to eliminate the junk traffic that these publishers are sending you. So today we're going to talk about NEWSBREAK. It's a new ad platform that, well, not really new, but it's a different kind of ad platform where you don't have as much transparency on the publishers, but you also have an automated bidding strategy that you can use as a media buyer and as an affiliate marketer. So we're going to be talking about CPA affiliate offers today, how I run CPA offers in general. I am a media buyer for those of you just tuning in. And if you like this type of content where I open the doors on different strategies for buying ads for affiliate offers, then please subscribe to the channel. So let's go into my computer and we're going to talk about the 6 steps that you could take if you want to start native ads on a low budget. So this is kind of like a beginner friendly video, okay? Away we go. Let's go into my computer and talk about step 1. The first step, of course, is that we have to pick a offer. And now for this strategy that we're going to be talking about today, I'm going to be talking about picking an offer that works well for a low budget. So we're not going to be doing anything that requires a big purchase on the other end, so the customer doesn't have to buy something. We're going to try and do lead generation. So if you've ever done cost per action marketing, CPA, it's also called cost per acquisition marketing. And basically you get paid sometimes for leads, you get paid for installs, you get paid for customers. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can get paid. And there are networks out there, networks like Max Bounty. So Max Bounty is a CPA network, and I prefer to use this platform in my training videos because I like the way it's laid out. And today, if we're going to be doing native ads, what you can do when you're a member of Max Bounty is you can actually filter their traffic types for all the offers that allow native ads. So that'll be the first step here, is we need to find offers that allow this type of ad to be ran. So we're going to apply that search option, and now we can see there's a whole bunch of different offers available. In fact, there's 47 pages of offers. This is insane. That's like, you would almost spend a whole day just going through this phase. I'm going to talk about a quicker way to do this, by the way. So you don't have to spend days doing this. But what we're looking for here is not sale types of offers, but we're looking for lead types of offers. Now, there's a whole bunch of different ways we could go about this. But like I said, we're doing this for a low budget. So we're looking at, like, when I say low budget, I'm talking like $100 a day spend. Maybe 50 would be the lowest you'd want to go. $50 to $100 a day spending on native ads. Now, that is a low budget for native ads. Most ad platforms out there are going to tell you to spend $10,000. So they're going to say you should be spending $300 or $400 a day over a course of a week or whatever it is, or 10 days. But in this case, we're going to be doing it differently. And so we're looking for lead generation offers, and we're typically looking for any amount, because I'm going to show you a way that you can do this cheaper. So let's just pick an example here. And right here, toggle rental insurance. So it's very broad, which is good because lots of people rent, and it also targets the audience that typically uses NEWSBREAK in this case. We're going to be using NEWSBREAK in this case, but there's many different native ads platforms that I'm going to show you here in a second. But basically, when you look at this offer, you can see it does allow native. and it is a lead submit form, 4 fields, and it pays you $9 per lead. And you can see up to a 24-hour reporting delay. That's okay. And it's targeting Gen Z and millennial renters. So anyone between the 18 and 24 looking for affordable and customizable renters insurance. So this is good. I think we can work with this. So now that we know the types of offers, now there's tons of different offers available, but if you go to the next step, which is the traffic source, in this case, we're using NEWSBREAK, and NEWSBREAK is an online native ads platform that you can buy ads from. Now, the difference between NEWSBREAK and some of the other placements, like I said, is that this is an app. People install the app, and when they install the app, they then can get access to news and headlines and all that kind of stuff. Typically, I believe the audience is mostly male and probably younger than your typical native ad platforms where they aren't as tech savvy, so they're probably not using apps as much. I know that's a fact, at least for my parents and the people in my family. They're typically using websites and their laptops and whatever. And in fact, my parents just bought a new phone and I have to show them how to use it. But basically, I believe this is going to match perfectly with the offer for the millennials and stuff like that. And so this could be a good opportunity here. Now, I haven't tested this particular example, but I am going to show you where you can see some of the results from the strategy we're talking about. So once you sign up to NEWSBREAK or whatever traffic source you go to, the next thing you're going to want to do before you just start buying ads is you're going to want to spy on what others are doing, in particular to your niche. So a tool that you can use here is called Adplexity. So this is the next step, step 3. Spying or doing competitive intelligence. Now, if you want a discount on Adplexity, this is one of the tools I use when I'm looking up ads. And we worked a deal with Adplexity. You can go and you can get a deal, and you can actually go to powerhouseaffiliate.com/Adplexity or click the link down below. Not only will you get a minus 30% lifetime discount, but you'll be able to see my cool avatar on this page right here. Okay. So that is supposed to be funny. So moving on, now that we have access to Adplexity, we're going to look at what is going on here. And maybe we'll look up insurance, renters insurance. Let's see if there's anything in here for that, because it would be really cool if there was. But it's actually also really cool when there isn't anything about it, because oftentimes that means you can be the first one to crush the offer before everyone else does. But I do see discover affordable renters insurance options. Here's one here. How much does landlord insurance cost? Landlord insurance, budgeting. Okay, these might not be the exact same thing, but you can see that there are some ads running for insurance here. And one of the good things about Adplexity is that you can now sort by more filters. So you can, this thing up here where it says new, you can actually add conditions, and you can start adding conditions for, is the keyword in the landing page? Is it in the title? And you can add new groups. You can add other conditions as well, not only keywords, but you can go, how many days have those ads been running? Say, I want to see only ads running for 30 days. I want to see them only on mobile, and so on. So in this case, that's something you might want to do if you are using something like NEWSBREAK, because you want to see the mobile targeted ads. Anyway, so another thing you can do in Adplexity that they recently launched is the arbitrage networks. Now, while this isn't part of what we're talking about today, I just wanted to mention it quickly. If you do search arbitrage, you can now see all of the search arbitrage networks that are available here, and you can start filtering ads based on search arbitrage. A lot to it. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but basically it's now available in Adplexity. So the next thing, now that you've found some ads, you can also go as far as looking at landing pages, but you're going to find that today that is irrelevant. So we're not going to need landing pages today. Let's just click on this though, just as an example. You can start to see where they're advertising. You can see how long they've been advertising, their placements, and you can even see their landing page if you want. So the next step is planning. So planning our campaign. And what we have inside the Powerhouse Affiliate portal is a campaign planning checklist, or actually it's a campaign planning estimator. And I'm not going to go through this right now because I'll do a separate video for that. But basically this helps us plan whether or not the campaign has a potential to be profitable. And if you enter the values in as you go through this estimator, you'll see that based on this one here, it would be not profitable running on the traffic source we chose, but this one here would be profitable with an estimated 46% return on investment every single day based on the numbers we've set up. And this formula actually works quite well for planning your campaigns before you start blasting through a bunch of budget. So if you want access to that, just come to the Powerhouse Affiliate portal at powerhouseaffiliate.com. You can get access to our portal as well as all of our checklists and our courses and our case studies and all of that stuff. Okay. Next, we need to execute our campaign. And in order to do that, we need a tracking tool because we're going to be tracking our ads. If you're not using a tracking tool as an affiliate, then you're just kind of like, you're not doing it right. Basically, I use CPV Lab Pro, but there's many platforms out there. If you want to use CPV Lab Pro, we also have a discount with them. Click the link down in the description for that. And basically, this is going to allow us to send our affiliate links. We're going to set up our affiliate link from Max Bounty into CPV Lab Pro. We're going to connect the two systems together, which CPV Lab Pro does. And then we can connect CPV Lab Pro to NEWSBREAK through their post-back system. Now that's all advanced stuff, but all described in the documentation here, as well as inside. If you have any questions, you can ask me inside our portal. But basically you connect it all so that now you can start sending conversions into NEWSBREAK. Okay, next step. Now that we have that all done, now it's time to start thinking about ads. Now, here's what you're going to see inside your ads manager at NEWSBREAK. You can see here that you can create multiple accounts inside the platform at NEWSBREAK. In fact, I have 4 accounts running right now, and I have multiple ad groups in those accounts. And the reason why I break it up is because they recommend setting up a different ad account for each niche that you're going into. So in this case, we're going to be doing it here. And when you're setting up ads, here's the thing that nobody's going to tell you unless you've tested. And I've tested a lot of stuff here, and I came to realize that the cost per click and the results work better when you do video ads. So how do you create a video ad if you're not good at it? Well, there's tools to do that, and I would recommend using AI as well as a tool like Canva. So inside Canva, you can create a new design and you can select video, and you can actually use one of their video templates. But the thing is you have to make sure that you're creating something that is going to catch people's eye. And you're not allowed to do something like this breaking news one. You can't make it look like you are a news channel on NEWSBREAK. They just don't like it. They won't approve it. But what you can do is you can start to make headlines on your videos, and you can start doing some things in your video that look like it's real people. I wouldn't recommend using stock footage. So if you can get some footage of either, if you're doing something in the financial niche, maybe have footage of some money or have some footage of people writing checks or whatever it is. If you're doing something in the health and wellness niche, maybe have a video of somebody pouring pills into their hand. Whatever it is. For renter's insurance, I could have maybe a fire happening in the background in an apartment building, and I have insurance. That's what I'm going to be looking for my video, because what's going to happen is when people are on NEWSBREAK app, they're scrolling through the news feeds. If you have a video ad, it's going to come up as a full video in their phone, versus you having like a headline somewhere in an image which looks like an article. Now, I've tested both. I would say if you're just starting, you could test both and see which one works better for your offer. Sometimes maybe the video won't work or there's nothing to do that you can think of for your video, but that's where AI comes in, and you can use AI to come up with ideas to catch people off guard so that you can get them to click through to the affiliate offer. Okay, so here's a great tool. Like I said, you can use these. You can click on one of these, and then it's going to bring up the editor where you can start editing and adding headlines. You can change the headlines here, and you can play the video and see and pull out clips, all of that kind of stuff. I would recommend trying it on Canva so that you can create your videos there. And that's what I use to create quick videos for this type of campaign. So in this case, I would recommend doing 3 to 5 ads based on what I've come to realize. And you're going to set those ads up, and you're going to direct link from your ads on NEWSBREAK. So this is what you're going to see when you create an ad on NEWSBREAK. You can see that you can name your ad. You can use single image or carousel ads or video. And the video will be a full screen video. So you're going to make sure that your video is 9:16. And you're also going to have your title here. And what I would recommend is using dynamic content. So if you're doing something like and then you can add your dynamic content state. So if you live in New York, then you need this renter's insurance, whatever it is. I'm not going to come up with the ad right now because it takes too much time in the video, but basically that's what you're going to do. And you're going to add dynamic content. And there's tons of different dynamic content pieces you can add. You can add the year, month, time of day, whatever it is. And then you're going to upload your video. You're going to put an image here, and the image should be something that people want to click on, so something amateur style. And then you're going to have a description here. Again, you can add more dynamic content. You're going to put text on the button. You can choose any of these. And then your brand name, your logo, landing page. In this case, you're going to put your affiliate link. But if you're using CPV Lab Pro, you're going to use your CPV Lab Pro campaign URL right here. Now make sure you set up your tracking on here so that it does track conversions. And in order to do that, you're going to come over here to Tools, and you're going to go to Event Management. And you can see here, I have set up CPV Lab as a postback type. Easily done. Just follow their steps here. And what you're going to do is set that up so that now all of the conversions that are happening in CPV Lab Pro are coming into here. So the last step is going to be optimizing. Now, you might be saying, Joey, like this whole direct link thing, I don't really believe that it's working. Well, let me just tell you, we just posted a video. I just posted a video inside the Powerhouse Affiliate Portal showing an example of the ad, the offer, the cost per click, how many conversions I got, and everything you want to see so that you can see it's actually working, okay? So if you don't believe what I've said in this YouTube video, come look at this video that I just launched inside our portal. You can see more detail, which I typically save for our members inside Powerhouse Affiliate. So some of the details that I don't want to share publicly, come in here, check it out, and log in, and you can see the actual offer that I use. It's not the renter's insurance one, it's another one. Got over 100 conversions so far using this exact same method on this campaign that I'm showing, and it's tracking the conversions back into there. Now, to optimize, I also talk about that in this video. I'm talking about how I'm going to be creating new ads, how I'm going to bring the cost per click down and increase my earnings per click. Because remember what I said, inside here, you can see earnings per click on Max Bounty. We need to get that earnings per click higher than what we're spending, obviously, if we want to make a profit, right? So I talk about a couple of things I'm going to be doing in that campaign that will take me there. And so that's what you need to do if you're going to be using this method, is you have to figure out ways to increase your earnings per click while at the same time dropping your cost per click. And there's a couple strategies like getting higher, better ads. Ads is a big thing. You need better ads, and you need to also test multiple offers. And there's some targeting things that we need to consider as well. So this might be something you want to try not only on NEWSBREAK, it might be something you want to try on other platforms. Now, like I said, direct linking is tough because you don't get to optimize the landing page. And that's why I use landing pages a lot through my other campaigns when I'm running these types of offers. So in order to optimize the landing page, you just can't do it here. So you have to work with what you have. So if you have any other questions, please come into the Powerhouse Affiliate Portal. Come in, ask questions in here. You can direct message me up here as well, or other users inside. You can message them, and you can be part of our community, and you can access our other training, our other case studies. We have some landing page templates, all that kind of stuff inside, and you just come to powerhouseaffiliate.com to do that. You can even join free and get access to some of our free stuff. So if that's of interest, please do, and we'll see you next week in the next video. Thanks for watching.